Hey guys, Yuri K here. In this video, I would like to talk to you about the US Highpointers Club, an organization that I am a member of. The Highpointers Club was created a number of years ago to provide an informal community for individuals whose common goal and pursuit is to get to the top of all 50 US state high points. And so the Highpointers Club was created for that purpose, to provide an informal setting where individuals can share stories, inspire each other, provide feedback, news and updates into the hobby of high pointing. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've always been the outdoorsy kind, and I've really enjoyed always being around nature and doing things outdoors, such as hiking, backpacking, camping, mountain climbing, skiing, you name it. Pretty much anything pertaining to the outdoors, I have always been very fond of, and I've always enjoyed doing things outdoors. And so before I even knew about the High Pointers Club, I had basically in an informal way already begun the process without knowing it. Just for fun, I had already been to the top of several state high points in the Northeast. And so when I learned about the High Pointers Club by chance and learned about their goals and mission, I naturally gravitated to the club and I joined, and I've been a member ever since. And in them, I have found a club that supports my hobby and provides me with additional information and resources for pursuing the hobby even further and getting to the top of as many US state high points as possible. So to this date, I have been to the top of 14 high points, and gradually, little by little, I plan on completing more and more as I go along. Ultimately, my goal, of course, is to get as many high points as possible, although I'm not so sure at this point in my life if I want to necessarily go for Mount McKinley in Alaska, being that it's a very, very difficult undertaking, but I still would like to at least get the other 49, which I feel are within the realm of possibility. So ever since I joined the club, I've been following them and been keeping in contact with them by going on their website and reading their newsletter on a regular basis. Their website is highpointers.org, and you can learn more information about the High Pointers Club, and they also give information specific to each state's high point, and that is the exact location, how to get there, and the elevation, so that you can be better prepared to go about your high pointing adventures. To me, high pointing is like a mini adventure. It's basically something that I can look back at as an accomplishment and I can be proud of and have the memories and experiences to talk about it and share with other people. And so the High Pointers Club provides this type of venue as well. I really enjoy the process of high pointing personally, and I'm glad to be a member of the club. Membership to the club is $20 per year for members that live in the United States, and for members that live outside the US, it's $25 per year. And so there are members who live in other countries that travel to the United States just to participate in high pointing adventures. It really is a fun and enjoyable activity, and the club is growing in number and they're becoming more and more popular each year. They also release a quarterly newsletter called the Apex to Zenith, which I'll show you right here. This is their most recent edition, right there. And they're actually having a convention this summer in the town of Red Lodge, Montana, which is located closest to Montana's highest mountain, Granite Peak. And so they have a convention every year in different states. They rotate by region between the Northeast, the South, the Midwest, and the West. They hold it in a different location each year in the town that is located closest to that particular state's high point. I have not personally attended any conventions yet, but when they have one closer to my home state here in the Northeast, I certainly plan on attending and definitely look forward to it. Now, I want to tell you guys that high pointing is a fun adventure, and high pointing is a fun activity, and it's meant to be a hobby. However, each state high point is different and needs to be taken with its own preparation. For example, some of the high points in the east can be easy drive-ups with a road going to the top, easy hikes, while others can be quite challenging and difficult, such as the ones that are located in the west, which require mountaineering experience and expedition type planning preparation, and may even involve joining a mountaineering group in order to get to the summit. So each one is different. Everybody can go at their own measured pace. You can either go alone, you can go with your family, your friends, or you can hook up with club members and organize a trip together to get to a particular high point, especially the more difficult ones. I want to also reiterate that while high pointing is a fun activity, you do have to plan and prepare for those ones that are more difficult. And of course, you have to know what you're getting into. But altogether, it's meant to be a fun and enjoyable activity. So again, I'm really happy and excited to be a member of the Highpointers Club, and I hope to continue having more adventures and travels and more summits in the bag as I go along. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. And remember to follow me on Instagram at YuriK0877, and I'll also include the link to the Highpointers Club down in the info box below. So I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care. Bye.